We are a people-centered organization that subscribes to the principle that South Africa belongs to all who live in it, and therefore do not want to turn parts of Cape Town into enclaves of privilege, which are protected from sharing access to that privilege with the rest of Cape Town. We are anti-racist. This means that in word or deed, that a credible alternative first movement will oppose any and all forms of racial prejudice, systemic racism, and the oppression of specific racial groups. We will vigorously oppose racists and racism wherever they surface, and we will encourage non-racists to emerge from a tacit acceptance of racism to an active opposition to racism. We are committed to restorative memory and restorative justice. We recognize that colonial and apartheid race theories and practices have severely crippled our society, and that South Africa is in urgent need of healing in its human relationships, based on an honest evaluation of legacies of dispossession, where restorative memory and restorative justice is closely bound up. We unreservedly seek redress of historical and present-day social inequality. The realities of apartheid divisions and ghettoization of certain communities have persisted throughout our 27-year history. It is manifested in the marginalization of and discrimination against poorer sections of persons of color. In addition, the living conditions pertaining to the sprawling Cape Flats compared to the Atlantic seaboard and part of the southern and northern suburbs is a blight on our commitment to justice and equality. This constitutes a tale of two cities, rich and poor, and this is wholly unacceptable to the CA First movement. We view political office as a public service in which the only interests that matter are the interests of the constituents or the people we serve and the mandates of the Constitution. We do not and will not field candidates whose only interest is the earning of a salary from the public purse. We cannot and will not support individuals who seek to use public office as a means to or a stepping stone to self-enrichment. We exist only to give voice to those Capetonians whose voices are often not heard, and when heard, are often ignored.